All right, where are we, as Mark Levin would say. Mr. Carlson to Mr. Rooney. Go.
Brian, I have a piece of your campaign literature, and in one of the bullet points, you indicate that tax breaks, you support tax breaks for companies who hire new workers, and that we should have no more tax breaks for American companies who send jobs offshore. Now, isn't that really Obama's agenda, to single out individual companies, those who have special maybe interests and special privilege, and give them tax breaks rather than having a universal determination that all companies should be treated the same, that all those companies that actually hire people have the same opportunity?
No. The bottom line is, I want to make Michigan, I want to help make Michigan, I want to make the country business friendly again. We've had 8 years of a disastrous governor. Hopefully we will have a new governor that is a Republican that will try to effectuate change to make Michigan business friendly again, and instead of companies here in Michigan that have been forced to send jobs to China or overseas because we just don't have a business friendly environment in order for them to maintain their responsibilities to their companies and their shareholders. They've been forced by people like Governor Granholm to leave. And what our governors should be doing, what I want to do, is to make it possible that this companies stay here and stay here forever, because it's attractive for those companies to stay here in a global market. And we need to make Michigan the leader in that. Michigan was once the arsenal of democracy. It can be the workhorse of the world again. I believe that. We have a great workforce here. We have a well-educated workforce here. But guess what? One of the reasons I'm running is because I'm not confident that once my children graduate one of the finer upper institutions we have here, that they'll stay in the state because they can't find work. So how do you stop that? You stop it by creating the opportunity here where people's mindsets around the rest of the country and the world is, especially in the country, is, hey, I want to move to Michigan because that's where the best property taxes are, that's where the best opportunity to start a business is, or to spend my capital.
Thank you.
So then I would assume then, Brian, that you would support the organization MEDC, the MDEC here in Michigan, which provides tax breaks to selective companies, typically green jobs, those that have special access and special privilege. Is that what you would suggest we should do here in Michigan?
No, I believe we should give the same benefits to everybody. Instead of picking winners and losers, we should have an all-of-the-above strategy where we welcome people to the state, welcome new business to the state, and it doesn't matter what it is, manufacturing or otherwise. We have been favoring the film industry for whatever reason for a long period of time, and that's great. But we have an auto industry that is still our #1 industry. Manufacturing is still the #1 industry in Michigan. Agriculture is coming up a quick second, but we can't pretend and we can't let people create this notion that manufacturing is dead. It's not. It's still here and it's vibrant. We just need to give it the legs to keep running. And part of that is to empower the companies that have grown up here, that have started here, not just attract new businesses here, but allow businesses right here in Lenawee or other counties here to expand and grow, instead of having to move overseas or move out of state. There's a lot of companies that have been forced to go to Indiana because they could make a profit there, but they choose to live in Michigan as their household because this is where they grew up or this is the place that they love. And that's sad, because we just have a governor and a legislature that doesn't understand. And then we have a federal government that gloms on unfunded mandates, has incredibly large federal regulatory agencies that are completely out of control, and you have people down there that just seem like they don't know what they're doing.
Thank you. Gentlemen, general audience, that completes the first round of questioning.